Hello investors, it's Stuart Cruz and welcome to Cruz Asset Management's video chart of the day. And what day is it? It's Unemployment Thursday, because seemingly every single Thursday I've made a chart of the day about unemployment because U.S. initial unemployment claims are reported on Thursday for the week. And today we finally breached the 1 million mark. So we're below 1 million new initial claims of unemployment filed. So we're at 963,000 new unemployment claims. So you can see at the peak, we're up in the close to 7 million, and now we just broke below 1 million. That was 21 weeks in a row where we were over 1 million new unemployment claims. So let's look at some other data. Continuing claims. We're at 15.5 million. We were expecting around 16 million continuing claims, so that number is also improved. Again, well off of the peak of close to 25 million. So continuing claims are going down, and then our unemployment rate, which was reported a little bit earlier, is at 10.2, which we talked about, again, on a nice trajectory. And the unemployment U6 number, which basically encapsulates people who are not working, but also not looking. So people who just don't have jobs. Unemployment are people who are unemployed, but who are actually looking for work. The U6 number tries to capture the people who have just fallen out of the labor force. So that number is also higher. So we're looking at about 16.8, close to 17%. So 1 out of every 6 people that could work is not working here for unemployment. Now again, I like to form a reference point, so we're going to clean up this chart a little bit and let's look at the financial crisis. So here we have continuing claims, and what does the financial crisis look like? Well, this is the current unemployment, and then here is the financial crisis, where the peak was around 650,000 initial claims, and we're at 50% of that. So while we're improving dramatically, we're still 50% higher than the all-time worst print during the financial crisis. And let's look at continuing claims. Again, continuing claims, we're at, call it 15.5, and our peak at continuing claims was right at 6.5 million. So we're 10 million jobs over the worst print of the financial crisis. Moving on to more good news, our unemployment rate, 10.2. That's at least a little closer. We're at 10.1, so back during the financial crisis. So we still haven't had a lower print than the worst point of the financial crisis. And U6 is really the only good number that we have, where we have an unemployment rate of 16.8, and our financial crisis peak numbers were at about 18%. All in all, this basically means unemployment looks very dismal, and we have a long way to go. If you can take a look at, I'm going to pull off these employment claims here. You can look at how long it takes the unemployment rate to drop over time. Now we've had a nice dramatic decrease here straight down, but we're basically at the worst levels that we were during the financial crisis. And most crises take a little while for these to come back, and you see the sawtooth shape of these numbers. So we're looking at 2010 peaking, and we hit a bottom of 2020. So that's 10 years. Now some people are saying we're not going to get down to unemployment till 2021 or 22, maybe 23. 2 or 3 years to get back to this number, I think, is idealistic and optimistic. So I would anticipate these rates of decline to start to flatten out and start to come more along a more gradual decline as time marches on, because you're probably going to get some more rolling unemployment claims as the stimulus packages start to run out and as people start to let people go in the second wave of this coronavirus. So again, we will continue to report on Unemployment Thursday for as long as these numbers are relevant. But in the meantime, stay tuned, stay vigilant, and don't forget to invest with the odds in your favor.